CNN's Chris Cuomo defends media coverage on the Mueller report. Welcome to the Epoch News. I'm Angela Anderson. Before we get underway today, please make sure to show your support by hitting the like and subscribe buttons. Another media is in the hot seat after CNN's Chris Cuomo defends his colleagues for putting out the wrong facts on the Russian collusion investigation. In a heated exchange on the CNN show, Representative Sean Duffy criticised Cuomo and the media for their coverage on Robert Mueller's investigation for the past 2 years. You're the reporters. You have a job to make sure you're putting out the right facts. For 2 years, you put out the wrong facts, Duffy said during the interview on March 26. Cuomo insisted they didn't get the story wrong and that there is 100% behaviour by people around the president that qualifies as collusion. He says collusion is not a crime, it's a behaviour. However, Duffy also points out to Cuomo that collusion with Russia didn't exist and it was reported on by CNN for 2 years. In a 4-page summary sent to the members of the House and Senate Judiciary Committees on March 24, Attorney General William Barr said Mueller's investigation did not find that the Trump campaigns or anyone associated with it conspired or coordinated with Russia in its efforts to influence the 2016 US presidential election. It also concludes that the special counsel didn't provide enough evidence to confirm that the president obstructed justice. During the interview, the Wisconsin congressman suggested to Cuomo that the media's next steps should be to analyse how they get their information, saying he doesn't want to sit and cast blame on CNN, but for the American people, they will be asking, do I trust the media? Do I trust the Democrats who have been pounding this story that's absolutely false? In the interview, Duffy also goes on to say CNN have been talking about this topic for over 2 years and they should be asking the question of who actually set this up. Cuomo blames the president for the people's perception of the media. He says, for the first time in our history, you have a president who tells everybody that the media is their enemy and that the institutions of our democracy can't be trusted. But Duffy reassures Cuomo that if the media was doing its job, they would be far more sceptical of some of the details they got. CNN has previously made false reports on the Mueller probe on several occasions. One example of this was when the network inaccurately reported that then Trump advisor Anthony Scaramucci was being probed for alleged ties with Russia. 3 CNN journalists resigned over the retracted story. In another example, CNN claimed that Trump's son Donald Trump Jr. received an offer of intelligence from WikiLeaks before it was made publicly available. However, the network had to take back the claim when it was revealed that the alleged date of the offer was 10 days later than what the network first reported. Similar to Cuomo, CNN's President Jeff Zucker also defended the network for their coverage on Mueller's probe on March 25. He said, "We are not investigators, we are journalists, and our role is to report the facts as we know them, which is exactly what we did," Zucker told the New York Times. And CNN became openly hostile towards Trump when the president was just a candidate. Even after the Mueller report found no collusion, CNN spun fresh anti-Trump angles. In one case, spinning Trump's criticism of the years-long investigation, saying Trump moves to weaponize Mueller findings. And that's all for today's story. We'd love to hear your thoughts below. And if you haven't already given the Epoch Times a big thumbs up, please do so now. And don't forget to subscribe to our news channel. Thanks for watching. I'm Angela Anderson.